Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to the new subscribers. Thanks so much for tuning in here to Angel Haven Ministry. Well, I hope all of you are doing well and hanging in there. I'm sorry about the videos being less frequent, but as I said, work has taken over my schedule somewhat, but I'm still trying to put these videos out for all of you guys. There's a lot of information to cover. My next video after this one will have a word from the Lord that I received and I put on my phone that I forgot about. And I'll try to get those words out to you in the next video. So stay tuned for that one, guys. Now, today's subject is going to be, when the narcissist looks like a nice guy or girl and you seem like the serious one. Now, why does this happen? Well, the narcissist doesn't have any remorse or guilt about their actions, so they're able to go out in public and tell jokes, be happy, be gregarious, be their charming self, and win people over who are total strangers that don't know them, right? And if you are next to a narcissist or a severe narcissist, somebody with severe NPD, out in a public setting, you probably look like the serious one, no? Now, how many times has that happened to you? If it has, put it in the comments below. If you are looked at like you're the problem or the serious one and the narcissist looks like the happy-go-lucky, nice one. Now, isn't that maddening when you've taken abuse and you go home to a monster, or you go to work and the person's a monster, or you're related to the monster? Isn't that maddening to see people gravitate towards that person thinking they're the best person on the earth and they're so honest and wonderful, and well, you're serious as a target, so you must be the depressed, anxious one that he told us all about, right? And the reason I'm doing a video on this is many don't understand the type of trauma that targets go through with somebody with NPD, and it's severe. So when you go out into the public again, and you see the narcissist being charming, telling jokes, winning people over, people laughing at their jokes, saying, oh, he's so nice, they're so nice, or she's so nice. What are you thinking? You're thinking of the abuse that just happened in the car on the way there. You're thinking of the abuse that just happened the night before. You're thinking about their deceptions and their infidelities or whatever happened. It's very hard for targets to recover from the abuse because nothing is addressed by the narcissist. They never apologize. They don't correct their behavior. It's a vicious cycle that doesn't end. So it just accumulates with trauma that is unresolved, and the narcissist doesn't change. So the target gets more and more anxious, depressed, and quiet, loses their sense of self around the narcissist, and especially in public settings. Targets learn to just be quiet and observe, and usually they're not the life of the party. Targets, they've dealt with trauma, correct? So they're going to be a bit more serious, and the narcissist is going to look like the star of the show. Now, if you have experienced this again, put it in the comments below and tell me if this was maddening for you, because for many targets, it is extremely maddening to them that this person can be so evil and heinous with the target and commit so many deceptions, lies, everything, manipulations, and abuse. But yet when you're in a public setting, they're the nicest person in the world. They're chatting up people in stores, reading name tags, hey, Susan, how's your day going? They act so charming, right? But with the target, it's a complete opposite person. So that's what's hard for targets to deal with, is that the person that is the monster in private goes out into public and they're seen as the best person on the planet. Oh, they're such a nice guy. Oh, you're so lucky to be with this person or have this person as a parent or as a boss or whoever the narcissist is. People are just charmed by them, just as you were in the love bombing phase. When they sense that you're on to their narcissism, they already start the slime campaign behind your back to prepare. They know you're going to leave. They know you're on to them. So they want to cover their bases. They're going to make up stuff about you. They're going to say you're the problem, you're depressed, you're anxious, yeah, you're in bed, sick all the time. Who knows what they're going to say about you, but it's just, a bunch of crap. And, people tend to believe. They don't know. They just see that the narcissist is so happy all the time and charming and seemingly normal. But that's the mask they put on. And if they had to be in the target's shoes, boy, the abuse that they would take. So don't be discouraged if you are judged like that. God knows what's going on. Always know that the Lord sees everything. The narcissist can't hide their behavior from the Lord. And the Holy Spirit will open your eyes to any deceptions that the narcissist is committing against you. I can't even tell you the information that the Holy Spirit gave me. You always hear about the Holy Spirit, giving information to people that they wouldn't know otherwise. Well, that's what happened to me. The Holy Spirit actually told me the narcissist's whereabouts, right down to the town in the United States, out of the whole United States, and down to the actual hotel that they were at. I could not believe it. The Holy Spirit spoke it in my left ear 3 times to check hotels in a certain city. And I kept fighting. I said, Holy Spirit, are you kidding me? I'd have to call so many hotels. I can't do this. And then I heard it again. And I kept fighting it, thinking, I don't know any hotels in that town, and why would they be there? It doesn't make any sense. And then I heard it a 3rd time. And I said, oh boy, the Lord does things in 3s. I guess I'm going to have to start calling hotels in that town. So I did. And the 3rd hotel I called, guess who was there? Yes, the narcissist. When they had told me they were in a different state visiting their son, which was not true. So that's God. That's how God helps, believe it or not. People may not believe that, but those of us who know the Holy Spirit and know how the Lord does things supernaturally, we know what we know. It did happen. I know it can happen, and it can happen for you too. Ask the Holy Spirit's help. The Holy Spirit will put things in front of you to open your eyes and to help you out, to give you the discernment that you need to make the best decision. God's got your back, guys. God has your back. Because of all people, the Lord went through so much deception and evil on this planet, and abuse. Abuse we can't even imagine. And yet he was judged incorrectly. Everybody thought he was the person to be crucified. So if this has been you, if you have been judged incorrectly, if the narcissist is a charming, gregarious, outgoing people person who wins the masses over, let me know in the comments. It's very hard to deal with. But just know, as I said, the Lord sees all. And he judges correctly. He judges appropriately. And he will have your back. So I hope this is helpful, guys. And stay tuned for my next video. It's going to have a word from the Lord that I received, that I put on my phone, that I just saw. So I will get that to you shortly. And I'm trying to put videos out more often. As I said, my work is controlling my schedule right now with a lot of hours, so bear with me. Thank you to those who have been loyal subscribers, and thank you to the new subscribers. It all helps if you like, share, and subscribe. And please follow on Facebook and Twitter, and also on Rumble, guys. I have to update the Rumble page, but it's all getting there. And I really, really appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing. In between videos that I make, it really helps the channel to grow. So God bless everybody, and stay tuned for the next video, which will have a word from the Lord. And I'll see you soon. God bless.